What's up, y'all? I'm back again on the second episode. I got Manny Smith with me here. Manny, what's up, man?
Man, nothing much, chilling.
Alright, Manny, tell me where you from.
Well, I'm originally from Eudora, Arkansas. I lived down there for about 4 years. I was born and raised down there. That's where I first started playing football. That's where I was first started going to school. I first learned how to tie my shoe, going to church. Really just got like learning how to live life. I was staying with my grandparents, so it's pretty chill out there.
Alright, and as far as Eudora, what part of, like, where is Eudora at? Down south?
Yeah, it's down south. It's down there. If y'all know where Lake Village at, or maybe if y'all don't know where Lake Village at, down there by Pine Bluff. It's about an hour outside of Pine Bluff. It's a small town.
It's close to McGee, Arkansas?
Yep.
You down there where I'm from. Alright, and I understand you have two brothers, I'm not saying? It's two brothers?
I got 3 brothers and 2 stepbrothers.
Okay. Are they originally all the way down there too?
2 of them is, like, actually, my 2 stepbrothers is from Lake Village. My oldest brother, he from Lake Village. Shane from Eudora. And Lala, he from Texas. So, he was born and raised in Texas, too.
Okay. Wasn't that y'all just automatically just migrate down this way for a better opportunity?
Yeah. So, like, it's kind of bad down there. A lot of people down there don't get a lot of opportunities and, like, shots to play sports without getting in trouble or going to jail or, like, seeing stuff they don't need to see. So, they brought us to Conway so we can stay out of trouble, keep our heads focused, and try to have a better life.
What age were you when you picked up a football? Like, what?
I can't exactly say, but I can remember this one moment whenever I knew that I wanted to play football. I was out in the yard playing with my dad. He threw the ball over my shoulder. I caught it. I was like, "Yep." Football.
And along with that, what was your motivation as far as continuing with football?
My family. I seen how much they supported me in like every way. Like I was getting calls from like family in Chicago, Texas, Louisiana. Just like seeing that, watching, like, oh, you gonna be the ticket, this and that. So like my family been believing in me, so I just stuck with it. And like to see like you can do something else in life other than getting in trouble, and basically, yeah.
As far as like continuing your years with football, I know you played basketball for a little bit. Was there any doubt as far as like, you know, I'm going to drop this sport to, you know, solely focus on this sport and, you know, maybe make something out of it one day? Was there any doubt in that process?
Nah. I played basketball because a lot of my friends played, and I wanted to stay in shape. I wanted to stay around my friends. I wanted to stay active, stay running, stay jumping, just stay out active. So I played a lot of basketball. I quit in the 9th grade when I like finally figured out I wanted to play football. I wanted to focus on football. This is gonna be my ticket. So I was like, I'm done with basketball. While my friends continue to play, I'll probably like when they at the gym hooping and stuff, I'll probably go run on the track. I still go with them, just run on the track, maybe go make some jokes and stuff with them. Nothing too serious, but.
You played varsity football as a
Sophomore?
Yes. How did it feel to be the only sophomore in Conway to play varsity football with the big dogs?
Well, actually how it went was we had some players that was in like 9th grade with me, and they played offense. They went over to defense, the easy route, so they got to play varsity on defense. But I stayed on offense. I stuck with it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna play running back. I'm gonna be a running back. I'm gonna play offense. I'm gonna score touchdowns. So I just kept like having it in my mind. I'm working hard to practice. Coach wasn't seeing it, but I was like working my butt off. And coach was telling me, you can't just run outside of everybody. I run everybody. This is varsity football. You can't do that. And then one game, he played me on JV for the scrimmage, and I had like 3 touchdowns and like 4 carries. And we went to El Dorado for my first game of my sophomore year, and we had 5 running backs. Our starting running back got in trouble, and the other 2 running backs so he couldn't play that game. The other 2 running backs who were in front of me, they fumbled like 4 or 5 times, and coach was like, freaking put the sophomore in. He put me in, and I was like, dang, it's game time. I was ready. I was prepared. I wasn't too ready to go in, but like I was like, I knew the moment was coming, so I just kept working hard, and yeah, he put me in. I got a touchdown my third carry, and he just like kept giving me the ball constantly. So
I think that transition to being a wide receiver, a cold wide receiver at that.
Just being able to play in space more. Like as guys get bigger and competition gets better, you got to be able to play in space and just being more versatile. Like I can still play a little bit of running back now, but I just prefer to be like one-on-one. I'm killing the defender. So
I know I spoke on doubts that you had, earlier in your football year. Closing in on your senior year, what are like any other doubts you had as far as like, okay, I gotta get this offer, I gotta get these offers rolling in. Did you like what was that process like?
Well, during like the spring of my junior season, I played for a travel 7-on-7 team. And I played with a lot of great guys like Joe Hyman, Gatorade Player of the Year, Arkansas commit James Joyner. I played with a lot of good people, and they had offers rolling in, and I was like, I'm playing with them. I'm probably one of the best people on the team. Why am I not getting offers? So they kind of gave me a little bit of doubt, but I just kept my head in, kept working. And University of Central Arkansas, they brought me up to the campus one day, gave me a full ride scholarship. So they kind of took a little stress off me during the season, not worried about like having to get a scholarship. I know I got one. I'm committed. So just kept me rolling. But it was pretty like, the recruiting process is pretty stressful because you never know like what the coach is going to tell you or if they're going to offer you a scholarship, a PWO, preferred walk-on. So you never know. And especially with the transfer portal, like kind of going crazy when COVID year, everybody getting extra COVID year, they stopped grabbing guys out of high school, started getting people out the transfer portal, people that's already played before. So it was kind of crazy. It's kind of hard to get a D1. So blessed.
All right. As far as like, it being considered your off season, how has that process been working out for you? What the workouts and everything, how has that been going?
I've been eating pretty good, so trying to put on a little bit of weight before I get up there with the big dogs. But I've been doing a lot of running with this one trainer. His name Josh. Been working out with him. He's like a track trainer, but I have him on my sprint and my explosiveness. And I got a couple coaches that work me out on my footwork. So getting to the next level footwork. So some coaches that played in college, they're helping me see what I can do to not only like get past like okay people, but like people that like I know just gonna get drafted, but I still gotta do them.
Right. Now, I got two more questions for you. One being, how would you describe your life now versus your life back then, in a sense of, you worked hard all this time, you got that offer you were looking for. What would you say to yourself 4 years ago when you were, thinking about, and when are the offers going to start coming in? I've been playing this sport for so long. What would you say to yourself?
I'd probably tell myself, don't stress, just keep working hard, because it's going to eventually plan out for you. Because like 4 years ago, I don't think nobody really knew me. I was just out playing football in the backyard. I had a couple like okay people that knew me, like some teachers and stuff, but like now it's like you go around like, dang, that's Manny. Well, I feel like I've earned my name, and I'm not done yet. I'm still working to get NLIs in Conway. So
sound good. And the next question is, what would you tell, the future 7th graders? And, 7th grade is when you start, actually playing for the school football team. What would you express to them as far as being, humble? Because there's a lot of good 7th graders, 8th graders, 9th graders, all the way up. How would you explain to them to be, humble during their process, as far as being extremely talented at that level?
I would tell them to just keep working, and if you're tall, don't let that be your outgoing sense. You gotta like work harder than others, cause like I had a disadvantage of being short, so I just had to work a little harder than everybody else. I wasn't complaining. I just knew like I knew what it was and I knew what I had to get. So my family didn't have to pay for college. So basically, free tuition is the mission. So just work your butt off.
Yo guys, I just got through with an interview with Manny Smith, better known as 3XM on Instagram. Y'all go give the man a follow. He's a very interesting person. I mean, he's very talented, extremely talented at all levels. It don't matter what he do, what sport he play, what ball he pick up. He's going to be excellent at it. Like he said, he's going to put on a show at University of Central Arkansas. I already know, a bunch of people know. Just, tap in with him, go support him, and we'll see what he does from there. It's filmed by CB. I had a good time with him. We out.
UCA signee Manny Smith, come out support September 1st against Missouri State. Catch you then.